Got the OBS recording now. So market open, just put everyone on Zoom so you can see. Recording this one as well. If there's any echo or anything on the sound, let me know, but it should be okay. Do not have the camera on just because I am doing lots of stuff in the garden at the moment, so I'm looking like a slob, so you don't need to see that. On the NQ, we have reacted from our support, which has come all the way from the start of this move. That was a traditional into a high to high, into a high to high, into the next high to high, which is at 205s where we've had the reaction. We've had an ATR bar to the ATR bar reversal to the upside, signified by 3 downside candles and then an upside candle, and that has completed a micro 23, which is wait for the support down here at 205s, which is the high to high 50% retracement, 21 to 205s. It then ATR reversals up on the 5-minute, rebalances, trades a halfway back, completes -23. So beautiful, beautiful technical reaction so far off this halfway back. I took a couple of trades on the overnight session on this 205s, which you probably saw in the Discord, which was really, really nice. I just knew that level was most likely going to have participation on, and I don't think we test that level. So, you know, as I've started to say a couple of times over the past couple of weeks, we test these levels on the overnight, and they tend to just literally rally from that point. So, like this 205s, I would love for it to rebid, but there's nothing saying it will. So, as of yet, it's traded halfway back, and it's completed T1. So, I really would like to see if we can try get as low down to maybe a 79% fade long in this area around here would be really nice. So 223s would be really nice, as close to that 50 as possible. But if we are just going to go higher from the open, it will be same anchor new highs and just wait for those levels to bid. So market's pretty much mixed. We are still yeah, Tesla, what is going on? Oh, this is not right. I was going to say Tesla's up 4%. That's not right. But yeah, we are still in these highs from pretty much the week. We've not really done anything all the way from Tuesday, right? Monday, Tuesday. Huge gap up on Monday, then they've pretty much just been consolidating since Tuesday. So it's now Thursday. So 3 or 4 days of not really doing much. No trades for me yesterday. I think I've taken 6 trades live on stream this week, which is pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. So going in today, no short bias. I will be long biased. I will just be waiting for some sort of discount level to long into. I would love to have the 205s play out again, but it's 120 points, 130 points above. So I don't necessarily think we're going to get it. We could go full negative 100 and then go into a same anchor new high. I would potentially look at that as a long, because at that point you still have all these equal highs up here, because that's not going to complete. If you do reject from 402s and we come into a same anchor new high, I will look for that retracement, but back down to the open, back down to the midpoint, and look to take out high of day. It's pretty much all I'm looking for. So keep on screen so far either the RTH halfway back, which is from 905s. Sorry, we don't have that just yet. Sorry. The RTH halfway back will be an extension to pay attention to. If that doesn't play out, it's most likely going to be watching the extension from 8:30 that traded on the news. And so far, we are above those extensions. -23, 62, -100 lines up with the overnight high. Of course, we did have shorts play out on the overnight session. So we had a halfway back short that traded here, which you can see. Traded the halfway back at 2 p.m, 2:30, and went all the way down to a -100 down here, which is where our support was. So short completion, long initiation. And then that also did trade a low to low at the 38 and also completed the 62. And again, that's that 205 support, which is the high to high from the 12th of May. And so far, that has had a 100-point rally from that level. So, of course, the potential short is the same anchor new low. 62 has broken so far. A closure above that would make me long bias. So if we can actually close above that 62, so if we do something like if we do something like this, I would like to see either the 38 to then go higher. Okay, so if we can get so far we haven't had a closure above, but if we can get this 5-minute candle or any minute candle above this 61, there is no participation on the long side unless, for me, you have a closure above the 61 and you start to fail and trap shorts. That would be then something I would like to take, and I would look to long the 38 for a move back up to highs. Okay, so use that 61.8 on the RTH, on the ETH as your anchor point in terms of reference. Closures above, buy pullbacks, and look for overnight high breaks. That's it. That's all I got this morning. And yeah, I'll jump on the mic. I'm just going to set a couple levels. I'm going to set this 79% fade long that I've got as deep discount. I'm not expecting that to get taken out, but if it does, I'd like to potentially be long down there. But really all I want to do is, it's more going to be a case of actually having to watch the candles here, because I need to see how this closes, i.e. we need to see this close above the 62, then back below, discount, trap shorts, back above.